Good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. We're going to go over Bitcoin here. It is looking a little bit more bullish than bearish, actually. I know we're heading down, but I'm going to show you guys some things that I'm looking at here in today's analysis. All right, yesterday we ended up going 92 for 92 wins, and this was actually a pretty good win. We took 50% out for a 10.09% profit on Avalanche, AVAX, which we just listed 2 days ago. And then this morning, I ended up coming out with an update for you guys in the Telegram channel. We locked in another 12.14% on the remaining 50%, and that 50% is still actually riding in the trade in case we start shooting up here. I'm just going to move the stop loss. So congratulations, guys. We're now 92 for 92 wins, and we did, like I say, we do about between 10 to 15% per trade. This is a good example of what that looks like. In the second half of this video, I'll show you guys how to get into all of our other trade setups so you don't have to miss another win that we take here. But it's been pretty exciting, and as we start seeing this market moving up a little bit, this is the reason why it's very good to be diversified into different coins so you can take advantage of these jumps when they happen. All right, let's dive into Bitcoin, and I'll tell you guys how to get into our trades in the second half of the video. Okay, overall, I am actually seeing some bullish patterns here. I know this is, I'm gonna maybe get some comments about this in the description. It's okay, but I want to show this to you guys. Arguably, this is possibly an argument for a little bit of a bull flag, actually. So you have price action moving up, which creates the flag pull, and then you actually have the flag pattern moving down, which this could actually end up signaling for us a bull move back up before the end of the year. Now, I know other people are looking at the other part where they're looking at this is the flag here, and you can possibly break to the downside, but still a descending channel usually, I would say about 80-85% of the time, will break to the upside in a bullish formation. Here's something else I'm looking at. Get the price versus money flow, trend exhaustion, and trend dashboard on your guys' charts to follow along here, and you'll be able to see this as well. What I'm seeing right now is that retail trader indicators, the RSI stochastic and MACD, as well as the moving averages here, they're kind of they're getting a little bit confusing for retail traders. And to me, that tells me that they don't really know what to do. It makes sense at the moment because we have this line up here and we've got this line down here. They're basically sitting in the middle. Are we going to pump or are we going to drop? Some of the, stochastic and MACD is saying, hey, you should probably go long. Momentum's on the long side. The moving averages, however, are bearish, so should they be selling? We're not going to be using that. I'm looking at this, and right now what it tells me, the way I'm assessing this, is that retail traders are confused. Here's what we're doing down here. We're going to be patient. Right now, I'm not going to call a huge pump up or a huge pump down, but here's what I'm going to show you guys so you can watch for what's going to happen next. When and if the trend exhaustion pushes in the top red section and the well money flow starts moving up here, you guys are probably going to think it's just going to move back down. Well, here's something interesting that's actually happening. Now that we have 2 points of resistance, and this is a descending resistance, once we get up here, most likely a lot of retail traders are going to look to short this because we're on the third touch of a descending resistance line. If the trend exhaustion pushes up here, as well as the well money flow, this is a place where a lot of traders can get psyched out. Institutions can come in and just flood in a ton of buying power. Why? Because a lot of retail traders are going to come in and short the third touch of any trend line. You need to create a line. The third touch is what's predictable. So on the third touch of a trend line, when a lot of retail traders are shorting, that actually creates the perfect buy opportunity for institutions to put billions of dollars in right here, and then that's out. This can actually fly up really, really fast. Because not only is money coming into the market, but we also have the people who went short putting their stop losses at structure high. They're getting their stop losses hit, and then they're also getting back into the trade to ride it back up and switching from short trades into long trades. So that is a possible scenario that I'm looking at this week, and this could actually get very bullish, guys. So make sure you're watching that. As far as this trade, once it starts moving up here, you guys want to make sure you have this on your charts. This will show you guys if we're going to see a move back down. We called the drop over here with the 2 indicators. We saw this. We could not move up any higher on Bitcoin, and we saw a drop back down. We also saw the moment we touched in the top red section here, we could not move any higher in price action, and we moved back down. Previous time before that in the top red section was here. We literally stalled the entire price of Bitcoin, and it moved back down based off this indicator. We also saw this over here where we could not move up any higher, and we saw it move back down. And yes, we were able to call the drop on the global crypto markets with this over here. 2 things you guys want to be looking for. That's why you need them on your charts. The trend exhaustion in the top red section, the well money flow, top red section. This is going to show you guys when the market's overextended and when we're due for crashes back down, okay? And then when we come back down into the lower section of the trend exhaustion, as well as when well money flow is low, this is where we're looking for spikes back up the market because it is just due for moves back up. You can see this is called literally the tops and bottoms almost every single time here. The moment we drip down into the bottom red section, Bitcoin stopped moving down and it started to see a move back up. Predict the moves of the market. And literally, guys, here's the reason why we're doing this. And I'll go over the metrics here in a second. The reason why you guys need these on your charts, I'm going to turn this into a sales video, but like listen, like seriously, like let's pay attention to this. You guys are entering into trades, a lot of you based off emotions. That's what the market wants you to do. When you start having indicators that can actually show you what's going to happen before it actually happens in the market, when we push up in the top sections here, we're seeing drops back down. This then can help guide you guys on where to exit and where to enter based off your trades. I'll show you how we enter into all of our trades, and I'll show that to you guys in today's video. But you guys need something else that's going to counteract your emotions when you start trading. That is why I use these indicators, because this is going to help us say, hey, you know what? I'm feeling anxious right now. Or you're going to start feeling greedy. Check the indicators because these are calling the drops in the markets, guys. Like literally, there's no two better indicators to predict market drops and pops ever. I'm convinced of that, and I've actually coded indicators for TradingView.com customers for a living, and I've had the founders of TradingView.com reach out to me to purchase indicators I've created. I'm not trying to be arrogant at all. I'm just trying to say there's a reason why we are the highest win rate channel on YouTube that I can find of 92 for 92 wins. It is because these indicators are so accurate. They're in the description, okay? Again, not trying to turn this into a sales video, but like I'm trying to save you guys some money. I get a lot of emails now being like, man, I wish I would have followed the trend exhaustion because we ended up crashing here and I fumbled in because I thought we were going to go up and get bullish again. I'm like, no, literally, if you watch every time that's happened, we've seen drops and not pops. So make sure you guys are watching that, and you guys will help your accounts as well as your emotional sanity stay a little bit more calm. All right. The Bitcoin metrics, let's go over these. These are going to update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this morning, which is in about an hour and 14 minutes because it's 6:26 right now. Okay. The emotional index, this is actually this is nice to see, honestly, if we're a bullish possible rally here, is that we're seeing this. When we started getting down into these, this place where we got very anxious before because the market was moving down, before the bull run right here, we ended up seeing this metric actually starting to move back up here. And that's kind of what we're seeing right now as well, where we're seeing this move back up and people are getting more neutral, saying, all right, we understand Bitcoin's going down, but now that we're in this pattern here, where our emotions are a little bit more settled, okay? Now this is moving down here. Watch what happens to the Wells Institutional. Actually, I'll just show you guys. The Wells Institutional Smart Money. They're not as aggressively in here trying to look to take long trades. When it drops really fast, they're in here taking long trades. Now, overall, long trades are still the best thing to take right now because I believe this thing has a higher chance of moving up. But I'll get there in a second. I want to show you guys something. Long versus short trade risk, okay? Excuse me, long versus short trades. We'll get to the risk in a second. This is acting a little bit more bullish than it has in the past. And I like this. This is a good sign, guys. When price action in the past has been moving down here, and we actually see long trades enter into the market, it just simply means one thing. People are acquiring the lower discounted price of Bitcoin, okay? Then we see price structure moving down over here. We see long trades entering into the market. This is a very good sign that we're going to head up, and that's exactly what we saw here. Then we're looking over here at price action moving down, and we've done a lot of weird things. We've had movements down, we've had movements down, and movements up. But overall, we've seen this actually create a low and a higher low, looking to actually acquire more Bitcoin overall for on the blockchain for long trades versus short trades. Short trades have been staying very close to the same. This could be a prophecy, guys, of another very nice pump back up for Bitcoin. If maybe not a structure high move, maybe a 50% move, and a 50% move back up in Bitcoin just to this structure up here would place us right about $55,000, $53,000, okay? Or maybe even higher. So make sure you guys are watching that. We could actually get bullish here. I think it would be kind of ironic that everyone's calling this Black Swan event that's going to happen, which was supposed to be on the 13th, which didn't happen, by the way. It might have already happened. But nothing's really crashing right now. What if the market actually turns around and actually shoots up before the end of the year? You want to have some money in the game just in case. Okay, now we're going to talk about the long versus short trade risk. All right, where is the favor upon for these markets for trading? Is it on short trades or long trades? I honestly believe it is still in long trades, okay? This market, like just look at where we're at. This is where we've come from. That's where we're currently at, down here at these levels. This is a great place to buy the market and move it back up. If this comes down any further, guys, people are just going to give up. We're going to hit a capitulation stage. I understand the chart patterns of capitulation. Capitulation stage, look it up, guys. It's literally like people throwing up the white flag and surrendering, saying, forget this, I'm out of this, I'm just going to sell. I really think the institutions are starting to see that, and if we break below this level of $42,000, people are just going to give up and they're just going to start selling. I really do believe that. That's the scariest part. I'll go over some targets here in a second so you guys can see this. Overall, well institutional smart money, prices going down, they're buying long. That's exactly what I believe you guys should be doing. It's exactly what we're doing over here as well. Okay, move down here. We'll go over a few more here, and I'll show you guys how to get into our next trade setups. So literally, you guys don't ever have to miss a trade we take again. We've never lost one, so I think you'll I think you'll like it. Support and resistance prices. All right, as far as targets moving up here, I'm looking at this area of about $52,000 to be a very strong area of resistance. So let's take a look at 52,000. 52,000 puts us at structure high right here. I would really like to see a move up here. This would be really awesome for all of us in these coins over here, because currently at the moment, the entire account, it's actually not down that much. It's only down about 3% at the moment. So if we were to see Bitcoin move up here, giving us a target of, let's say, 52,000, we're probably going to do pretty well, because actually we could move all the way back up to the ascending resistance line, which is actually up here at about 54.5, okay? Now, the nice part about this move back down is if we do move back down, we have to break the support here, which is at 45,650. We have to then break another support, which is the ascending support at 43,426, and then we have to break another support here at 42,314, and then we have to break another support over here, which is going to be around the $40,800 level. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 levels we have to break to the downside. So if we want to talk about ease of movement, it is actually easier for Bitcoin at the moment to actually shoot back up here and break this descending resistance line in this bullish flag formation and actually move back up. From what I've seen in the past, that is not from the past, statistically shown you guys here with barriers of support and resistance, the path of least resistance is actually bullish. Okay, just letting you guys know that. Can it go down? Obviously, but I'm just giving you guys both sides. I never tell you guys what I want to see on this channel. Let's just look at the whole picture. You guys will eventually find out in the end if someone's trying to manipulate their YouTube videos or whatever. I'm going to show you both sides, okay? Take a look at this. We came in here, we saw this come out for long trades. Basically, if you guys have like $10,000, you want to throw $1,000 in the market every time you get a green line, and you just want to hold for 5 to 10 years, that's a great thing to do. This is just going to always give you guys discounted prices on Bitcoin, where we can possibly head up after that. Now, here's the thing. We never know when Bitcoin's going to shoot back up, so it's good to dollar cost average as the price goes down in case we start shooting up very fast. We'd never know when it's just going to fly up. Here's an exit point in the market here. Called this exit really well, coming down here. This is basically telling us, hey, if you're in a long trade, you may want to look to take 25 to 50% out of the market because we could be heading down, all right? And we're still currently in a golden cross, which means the 50-day moving average is above the 50 is above the 200-day moving average. So we're still bullish. It's so funny because if you guys actually watch when we were bearish here in a death cross, the majority of the time we actually ended up heading up. And now that we're in this golden cross, we're actually pushing towards the majority of the time we actually end up heading down. It's kind of silly. I keep this on here because a lot of people requested it. But anyways, make sure you guys are watching the other metrics. The well and institutional smart money, as well as the long and short trades, the emotional index, those are so powerful. All right, let me get you guys into these next trades because literally we've never lost a trade, and it's really fun to trade with us over here, by the way, and we're just doing really well. It's super fun. This is the deal, guys. You guys can get all of our trade signals, every trade signal I set up, and all of our metrics on the entire website for all 12 coins for just $49 a month. This price is going to go up, okay? I know that it's worth more. The reason why I'm upping this and I'm looking to add more to this website is because we're hiring more employees. I need to just pay for more expenses, okay? So this is going to be going up in price. What you guys are going to get with that is you guys are going to be getting all of the metrics up here for the top 12 coins. But the most important part of this, which where you guys really want to spend your time, is over here on the live trades, because this is where we're taking every single one of our trades, and this is how we have actually won all 92 of our wins. It's on this page over here. Here's what you guys are going to do. We're talking about Bitcoin today, but you guys can see all the coins are listed right here. Just scroll down. You guys can see them all. If you want to search for it, just come up here and search, and you can do Mana. We just listed Mana, which is super cool. So if you guys type in Mana up here, you guys can see all the ones just listed really quickly here, and you guys can click on Decentraland, so you guys can see that. Very easy way if you guys just want to search up here. Regardless, let's just jump in here. For all the trades, this is going to look the exact same. At 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, this is going to update, okay? You guys are going to see this change over from 12:14 to 12:15 this morning at 8 a.m., which is in about, again, like I said, an hour and like 26 minutes. Here's what you guys are going to do to trade all of our coins. This is so simple. You're going to take $1,000 and you're going to split it into 4 equal portions. If you have more than 1,000, let's say it's 4,000, it's just going to be 25%. So $1,000. You guys choose what amount you want to put in here, okay? It's totally up to you. You guys are going to take 25% of your trade allocation and you're just going to place 25% at this level, 25% at this level, 25% at this level, and 25% at that level, okay? It's very, very simple. Once your first buy limit is hit, make sure you guys are not moving the buy limits below it, okay? Get this question a lot. Travis, the live metrics actually ended up updating. Should I update the sell limit or should I update the buy limits? No, you guys, once your first buy limit is hit, keep all the other buy limits in your exchange where they're at. These are perfectly balanced with support and resistances in here, which I'm using support and resistance. I'm using Fibonacci retracements. I'm using quarters theory levels. I'm using whole theory level, which is basically like 1, 2, 3, 4 whole numbers. In this case, it would be like 30,000, 35,000, 40, and such like that. And bot levels. I spend so much time meticulously putting these in here, which is why we're winning trades so fast when we do actually get into these nice markets, because these are meticulously put in here. Use all of the decimals for everything in here. Okay, guys, there's a reason why. Okay, once your first buy limit is hit, you then want to set a sell limit in your exchange for simply just 100% exit. So place your buy limits. Once the first buy limit gets hit, set a sell limit. That's it, guys. What you want to do after that is very important. You guys need to come down and follow me in the Telegram channel where I'm going to be calling exits with the indicators, okay? Now, you must sign into Telegram on your phone or your computer first, and then you guys want to click this link. It will give you a hot link into the actual Telegram channel where I'm giving you guys exit calls like I did with this. Like, literally, you guys are going to get me as a one-on-one coach. Like, I can coach you one-on-one. You know, I charge $500 an hour. I will be upping that price as well because we're growing and the demand is getting higher. But here's the thing. You guys in the Telegram channel, it's literally like me giving you guys one-on-one coaching. If you're like my best friend and I'm texting you guys, hey, from all of my thousands of hours of experience here with never losing trades, I want to give you my knowledge. Here's what I'm going to be doing for these trades. And you guys actually get to see what I'm doing in here. And you guys literally get that for $49 a month. Like, get a trading coach for crypto. People have life coaches. People have fitness coaches. I can be your crypto coach here, okay? It sounds weird because I don't want this to turn into a sales video. I'm trying to turn this into like, do you guys want to be more confident when you trade? I think I have a really good solution for you guys. And plus, we're just having a blast over here. All right, the indicators. Make sure you guys are getting these on your charts. I'm literally using these in all of the analysis over here. You guys can see that we're calling, a 10.09%, and we're looking at the trend exhaustion and price for swell money flow over here in these charts over here. When I called it yesterday, I did a video about that. We're looking over here, trend exhaustion, price for swell money flow. We're seeing this push in the top section. I am expecting a move down here. If we happen to keep moving up, I will keep moving the stop loss up. I'm showing you guys what I'm looking at. Here's the thing about the indicators. You guys want to get the bundle pack. And here's the reason why. I'll explain this to you if you guys don't have this. We're calling the tops and the bottoms in crypto with some incredible accuracy. And that is with the price for swell money flow and the trend exhaustion mainly, as well as the trend dashboard, which I use to spy on retail traders. And we trade against them. These are the 3 that you guys need to trade with me on TradingView here and just to basically follow all of our trades. For a few bucks more, you guys get the bundle pack, which is going to give you 6 indicators on top of these 3 for free, pretty much. You're going to get a total of 9 in this. I am upping the price of the price for swell money flow, the trend exhaustion, and the trend dashboard here in the next months. So what that means is that the bundle pack, anybody who purchases this, they're going to get basically appreciating value continually for the months to come because this is going to stay the same while I up the prices of these, okay? This is the best deal, hands down, that you guys can get, and I would be getting this today on your charts. You can use this, and I'm also going to be going into next year showing you guys a little bit of how to use the other indicators. So when I do that, you guys don't have to go back and purchase them again when they're like upped in higher prices. I would just get this now. Just being fully disclosed, guys, this is absolutely the best deal. It's 21% off on top of the already discounted prices if you pay for them individually. If you want to do this, use coupon code SAVEMONEY. This is going to be 21% off on top of the prices you're going to pay here. So I would get those, okay? That is what I'm looking at for Bitcoin today, guys. Now, to end this video right here, we definitely need to watch to see if we're going to break down below the support here. It basically $45,000 is what I'm watching. As far as the move up here, I'd like to push into about $51,000. 51 would actually push us up above this, descending resistance line. And I think we could actually see this get very bullish here. So I want you guys to watch that. Again, as far as a path of least resistance, the Bitcoin price, least resistance, is actually a move up in my opinion. I really do believe that. There's stronger structures here to the downside that people are visually looking at than a move up here. Because once this breaks right here, like someone can come out and say, okay, here's a resistance, there's resistance, there's resistance. No, most likely what people are looking at right now is this descending resistance line. And they're looking at it as one point. And if that one point is broken, we're probably going to head to this point up here. So that's why I'm looking at this actually possibly getting bullish. And this is arguably a bull flag to the upside. So guys, everything you need is in the description. Make sure you guys are getting the indicators before the prices go up. Make sure you guys are also getting the membership before that goes up, because I'm just upping the prices as we go into next year. I'm just going to be fully honest with you guys. We're undercharging everybody. I understand that it's worth way more. I do this so people who have like literally $1,000 they want to trade, they can actually make money in the market and not have to worry about like making their monthly fee every month. Like, I'm going to give you guys value in here where we have traders in here that are easily doing, $400 in here, $700. Like they're making their membership back in days, honestly, 160 in here. A guy down here did $20,000 with just the trend exhaustion and price versus money flow. This guy down here does 50% growth in his account in 6 weeks, winning 25 for 25 trades with no leverage at all. This guy does 1,710 days on VET. It's just pretty crazy what people are able to do in here. This guy does almost $7,000. I'm taking profits while I see how the weekend plays out. Thanks for the indicators. People are actually finding confidence again when they start trading. Yes, this guy did $61,000. We've had multiple people do $60,000. This guy did $2,300 in a day with the two indicators, price versus money flow and the trend exhaustion. You guys can see it right here. This is why you guys want these on your charts. People are making some crazy money with these two indicators. And if you guys want to come down and look at more testimonials, feel free, be my guest. It's pretty fun. 17,000 euro in one single day is pretty crazy. So up 34%. I remember that trade there on Dogecoin. It was pretty insane. $4,000. Hey, a guy wakes up and makes $4,000 in the morning. This is the only channel where I can actually make money. This is the best advice any person can receive. Thanks, man. Awesome. I'll leave you guys with that. Everything you need is in the description. Make sure you guys are getting the indicators as well as getting the membership, and make sure you guys are joining me in the Telegram channel, and I'll be over on email at btradeconfident@gmail.com if you have any questions. All right, guys, let's see what happens with Bitcoin. Get everything set up, and I'll keep the videos coming. Bye, guys.